Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to share with you a trade recap that I took this week using a scalping program method of trading. What exactly is that? Well, I'm going to share it with you in this video, so stick around. If you've been following my videos, then you will know that recently I've joined a mentorship program which predominantly focuses on trading price action. However, as well as price action, the mentorship program also teaches one strategy, one method of trading, in particular scalping, and that uses an indicator-based system. And this scalping program is what I used to trade a totally different market. I've been trading the indices market with this program. In particular, this trade was taken on the US30 and I'm going to break it down with you on the computer. So before I dive into the trade recap for the scalping program on the US30, just to confirm with you guys that I am still trading Forex and I am still trading price action. In fact, this past week, following on from my previous video, I've actually joined the 5%ers free summer challenge where I have downloaded MetaTrader 5. In fact, I was quite surprised at how similar MetaTrader 5 is to MetaTrader 4. It just seems to be quite a few extra features on here and I'm quite looking forward to getting into it, but at the same time I'm aware that there is no deadline with this challenge and I am not in any rush. I'm going to take my time with this process. Needless to say, as well as trading Forex using price action, I have this past month been learning and practicing on trading the indices market using the scalping program and I am really enjoying it. It feels really good to be back into a stock-based market. So let's check it out. As you can see, there's quite a lot of different things going on with this chart, very different to clean and clear price action. We've got a few different indicators going on. In fact, this is a complete custom bespoke code that came with the mentorship program that I downloaded, and it incorporates a variety of different moving averages and Bollinger Bands, and there is a process to using this indicator to help scalp the market. But I'm going to go back in time to the recap that I want to share with you, which was actually taken on Wednesday of this week. Okay, so I've gone back in time here on the US30 and I am using the 2-minute chart for the strategy. And I've just taken it back just before the London breakout session, the London Open at 8 o'clock. So first things first is I just zoomed out a bit just to get a general idea of the overall behaviour of the market, and we'd had this really big drop down, a little bounce back up, and we'd just been consolidating here. So I'm going to just play this through for you. At this point I got quite interested because even though we've got these indicators going on, let's just draw a trend line here. So keeping in mind that the overall flow of the market had been down and we had been creeping up, but then we had this large momentum bearish candle going lower after the London opening at 8. So I was just watching closely here and I was watching my indicators, which are all looking to be very bearish. So I was looking for the best entry to take for a position short. But I thought that we needed to pull back a little bit before I could get in. So my plan here, I set my forecast tool and I set it for around about this point here, which was just above the first moving average line. And for this trade, I was actually using a 1.5R profit loss ratio. So I was looking to risk 1% or 20 pips to make 30 pips or 1.5%. And I set a sell limit at this point. So I found this a lot easier to use because it helps to avoid some of the emotions that can come into scalping, because once I'd set my forecast here, identified where my trade was going to be, I used a sell limit and I set my stop and my target at the same time, and I basically just minimized the screens and carried on with what I was doing, and then just went back and checked it every now and again to see whether I was into the trade. As you can see, at 8:30 we had this candle surge up which activated my sell order. And after a little bit of consolidation, we got a really nice trend lower down here, which effectively reached my take profit and resulted in a 1.5% win for this position. Now, I am still getting used to trading these markets, and there are definitely different ways of managing these trades to try to extend some winners, because if I just continue playing this for a little bit here, we can see the price actually does continue quite a bit lower. It goes down another 35 pips, so I maybe could have experimented with trailing a stop for this. But it's okay, I'm not trying to rush this process, I'm just taking it slow and steady, and as always, learning along the way. Alongside the scalping program, I've still been continuing learning more about reading price action, building my techniques. I actually had a trade in the week that unfortunately I didn't get into, but it would have been a really nice trade, experimenting with the concept of trading supply and demand zones. And for this trade on pound Swissy, I actually set a buy limit just above the area where I felt we'd get some reaction to. But price just literally missed my order, and it's another confirmation for me that Oanda just does not have the best spreads. But this is just a platform for me to practice before I shift this onto the new broker with the 5%ers, which actually have really good spreads. In fact, if I was to look at pound Swiss now on the 5%ers, you can see that the spreads are really quite high and really quite useful, which should help a lot when trading. How has your week been? Have you decided to join the free challenge with the 5%ers? Let me know in the comments below. Meanwhile, if you've enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel below, and I'll catch you in my next video. Have a great weekend, guys. Thank you. Bye.